Starting it. Data warehouse and architecture. So I hope you already know that what is data. Data may be structured or unstructured data. So if I ask you what is structured data, I know that you already aware with the tabular form of data, the data that you keep storing in tables, right? Which has a particular format that is known as structured data. Then unstructured data, if I ask you an example of unstructured data, can you tell me one such example?
The audio.
Okay. Anyone else? Example of unstructured data? Porsha, Sanu, Mamta, Ashrif, Zintu.
So
The video,
videos,
audio.
Okay.
log files,
Hmm. And another example, please. Sanu, you give me the example. Example of unstructured data.
Yes, so
Arshif, you give me an example.
email.
So এতিয়া আমি যোনটো PPT আৰু CRP আছে সেইটো এটা unstructured data হয়।
PPT, we cannot call it as just like image.
So image বুলি নহয়, এতিয়া আপুনি যোনটো আমি communication আমাৰ মাজত হৈছে এইটো এটা unstructured data হয়।
Yes, that is an audio. Okay, audio and video. And main, if some good examples that come to our mind, then image will be an example of unstructured data. Okay, as if you take very good pictures. So whenever someone asks you the example of unstructured data, so obviously that particular thing comes to our mind is our images that we have captured, right? Now, why I have discussed these things now, because you know data is the most important part of our life. And if the CSIT or any kind of data science or artificial intelligence is concerned, then they are just null without data. Okay, so they can't do anything on without data. Now this data warehouse is about data. Data means how we will organize the data, and the data amount that we are going to talk here is a very big amount of data. Okay, so you know data's continued exponential growth poses something of a paradox or paradox. Means what? See, nowadays every day we are generating data, yes or not? Every day basis data is generated from our side, from other side. Data जो है generate होते जा रहे हैं, तो ये कैसे हो रहा है? Can anybody explain it to me? Just take an example of your WhatsApp. I have just created a WhatsApp group by the name, say, DWDM. What is that exactly? Data or not? Because I have given your information there, your contact IDs, and then sometimes I'll share some PDFs, my lecture notes, like these things to those group. So that will be what? Data. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Another example, can you cite which is the very good depiction of growing data on daily basis? कोई और एग्जांपल दे सकते हो जिस मतलब डेली जो डाटा बढ़ते जा रहे, ग्रो होते जा रहे, ऐसा एग्जांपल कुछ?
Sir, Facebook.
Facebook, very good example. Who is this?
Sir, Miraz.
Miras, you are citing a very good example. Facebook data, one example I have got. Okay, now it's your turn. बाकी लोग भी कुछ एग्जांपल दो अपने साइड से, दो जो आप लोग जानते हो, जो एवरीडे बेसिस ग्रो हो रहा है.
Sir, social media data, Google data, searches.
Google data, Google searches.
For shopping apps data.
Okay, good. Stop now. One example I want. So you have cited three of them. Okay, very good. Next. Mamta, you cite me an example of growing data. Varsha, you cite an example of that growing data.
Data from our phones,
Kindly specific to one application.
everyday usage of uh of our phone.
Yes, but please stick to particular applications. Just he said Facebook application data. Just cite one particular application.
So then Instagram, sir.
Instagram, very good example. Okay. So Borsa said Instagram data, that is an example of growing data. Of course, that is correct. You may see one folder being automatically created on your mobile phone, in your smartphone, whenever you have installed that Instagram and keeping the records of those pics. Either you are uploading, and one folder you will also find in the system folder that is also keeping the records of other uploaded files, means like images, pics, reels, like that. I hope you know about it. So that's a very good example, no doubt. Now, Sanu, you give me an example of growing data.
Sir, Twitter.
Twitter, good example. Okay, Prabuddha, from your side. कोई भी एक एग्जांपल दो आप जो आपको लगता है जो डे बाय डे बेसिस ग्रो हो रहा है डाटा.
Sir, WhatsApp
WhatsApp, okay, very good.
and Telegram also, sir.
टेलीग्राम ऑल्सो, टेलीग्राम ज्यादा बहुत ज्यादा स्पीडली ग्रो होने वाला है और बहुत ज्यादा उसमें क्या होता है डेटा ग्रो होता है वेरी रैपिड बेसिस. इवन आई कैन से दैट इफ यू डोंट नीड द मींस पर्टिकुलर एप्लीकेशन ऑफ टेलीग्राम, so don't install it, because what happened if you install it is okay, but you just means should come out of those groups which are constantly pushing some data there, because you don't know, but in a particular system folder you will find that telegram data is growing on every minute basis, and thereby what occupying a large space in your system. So telegram is a very good example of growing data. तो मैं ये जानना चाह रहा था आप लोगों से कि आप लोगों को जो डेटा ग्रो हो रहा है इसके बारे में प्रॉपर नॉलेज है, एंड आई हैव फाउंड दैट यू डू हैव ए नॉलेज ऑफ दैट. सो इस तरह से अगर डाटा बढ़ते जाएंगे, ग्रो होते जाएंगे, तो क्या होगा बाद में? व्हाट मे बी द इम्पैक्ट ऑफ इट, ऑफ दिस ग्रोइंग, रैपिडली ग्रोइंग डेटा? The answer is what? If they are not organized in a proper way, then we may lose some important data that might be residing in those big amount or bulk amount of data. Am I right or wrong? देखो टेलीग्राम में बहुत सारे आपका इंफॉर्मेशन आ रहे हैं, आप कुछ भी ग्रुप ज्वाइन कर रहे हो उसमें आ रहे हैं, बट इनमें से क्या कोई एक होगा जो आपके लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है, बट बाकी सारे ग्रुप के कारण, बाकी सारे जितने भी ये हैं उसके कारण आप जो इम्पोर्टेंट चीज था वो आप मिस कर रहे हो. Am I right? You all agree with me or not? तो
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So मैं ये बोल रहा हूँ, whenever data is growing and if it is not organized in a proper way, then we may lose some important data inside those bulk amount of data. So there is actually a very utmost need of organizing the data in a proper way, in a proper place, right? So that we are not going to lose some important data that may be hiding inside that bulk amount of data, right? So that's why we need this type of means domain like data warehouse. And suppose your data warehouse is the organization of the data, but whenever you want to find out those important data out of those bulk amount of data, then we may need what? mining of that data, that is data mining. Yes, you got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So you got it. Now, definition. What is the definition of data warehouse? So data warehouses are repositories of high volume information. They are centralized stores of all the data a company may generate formed by relational databases and designed for query and analysis. Data warehouse allow for quick, accurate access to structured data via predefined queries. So this is the definition, and you will find that in this definition, many important points are there. First of all, how we are defining data warehouse? हम कैसे define कर रहे हैं? Data warehouse is nothing but repositories. So today's first question is that you need to answer whenever you will get the recorded lecture link of this lecture. You need to answer that what do you understand by repository? Repository का मतलब क्या है? आप example दोगे, ठीक है? Definition दोगे, उसके बाद एक example दोगे. So what is repository? So यहाँ जो मैं definition दे रहा हूँ data warehouse का, data warehouse are repositories of high volume information. तो ये किस टाइप का repository होगा आपका? High volume. मैं एक hint दे देता हूँ. Repository is nothing but where you are keeping some record, right? So this data warehouse is the repositories of high volume information. Then what is there? This is containing another databases. I hope you all have gone through the subject DBMS. क्या DBMS ये subject आप सबको मिला था पहले?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So then you know about relational DBMS or relational database management system, and you also know that relation is nothing but what? Some tables, and table is what? Intersection of rows and columns, right? So this data warehouse, first we defining it as a repository of high volume information, and then we are saying it that this is a kind of centralized stores. Okay, this is centralized term hai. You should you should note it down, because this centralized has a very good impact on the organizational behavior of data warehouse. और बहुत बार तो मैंने ये देखा है कि MCQ में ये दे दिया जाता है कि data warehouse is a kind of fill in the blank. Then below you will find the questions like option A centralized, option B not centralized, and option C different options will be given. So answer should be centralized. Okay. So data warehouse, why we need it? Because so that the data will be organized in proper way, so that we can quickly and accurately access those structured data that we are keeping it there. ठीक है? तो definition को मैं फिर से एक बार बोलता हूँ. Data warehouse is what? Data warehouse क्या है? एक repository है. और इस repository में हम क्या रख रहे हैं? High volume information रख रहे हैं. देखना, एक term मैं use कर रहा हूँ, volume. Okay, high volume information we are keeping it here. And ये किस type का repository है आपका? Second important thing, that is centralized, right? Now क्यों हम ये सब store कर रहे हैं? So that we can easily access. Easily means easily, quickly, accurately access those data whenever some need of means information is required. Okay, is it clear to you, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So I can suppose that this definition of data warehouse is clear to you. Now, I just said that data warehouse we need so that quick, accurate access of those structured data or information that we are keeping it there. Then ये जो data warehouse है, हम normal case में और our own use में मतलब use नहीं करेंगे, ठीक है? This will be used whenever we are concerning to a big volume of data, and that is related to some blue chip companies or very big companies. like, you have just cited Google, right? You have just cited, suppose, what are the other, Twitter, then, IBM, because these are the companies which are dealing with a very big amount of data or very bulk amount of data that is being grown on every minute, even you can say microsecond basis, right? So this is related to those big companies only. Got it? तो डेटा वेयरहाउस ये है, और नाम से ही आप देख सकते हो, नाम क्या है, डेटा वेयरहाउस. वेयरहाउस मीन इन जनरल सेंस क्या बोलते हैं हम वेयरहाउस को, जहां हम कुछ भी चीज स्टोर करते हैं, राइट? नाउ ये डेटा वेयरहाउस है, ऑब्वियसली हम क्या स्टोर करेंगे यहाँ, डेटा, राइट? सो डेटा विल बी kept here and this is a centralized repository. So is this definition clear? Then I'm proceeding ahead. Now, definition of data warehouse from the father of data warehouse. So father of data warehouse ने इसका definition कैसे दिया था? First of I'll show you this one. Can you see this picture?
Yes, sir.
Have you
Yes, sir.
have you seen him before?
No, sir.
Okay, no problem. He is William H. Inman. He is an American computer scientist and he is known as the father of data warehouse. Okay. He wrote the first book, held the first conference, and wrote the first column in a magazine and was the first to offer what? Classes in data warehouse. And he is the father of data warehouse. And how he is defining data warehouse? He defines it as a data warehouse is a subject-oriented. Dhyan rakhna, this definition is very important. Okay. According to Bill Inman, a data warehouse is a subject-oriented, integrated, time-variant, and non-volatile collection of data in support of management's decision-making process. तो कैसे डिफाइन कर रहे हैं बिल इनमन? डेटा वेयरहाउस क्या है? सब लोग ध्यान देना and kindly mute your mic, whoever is muting it. Okay. So data warehouse is what? First of all, subject oriented. ये जो characteristics है, this is very important. This is asked. So data warehouse is a subject oriented, integrated, time variant, and non-volatile collection of data in support of management's decision-making process. Okay, so one term like volatile. This term, I hope you already know. Can you tell me the meaning of it? What do you mean by volatile? Hello? Anyone, just try to answer this. So volatile क्या है? Volatile means those things which is not permanent, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please.
Change हो सकता है.
हाँ, ठीक है. तो volatile, that is now what we are why we are using the term here, because in a data warehouse, whatever the data you are going to keep will be on permanent basis. So that is non-volatile collection of data. Then time variant, ये क्या है? ये भी हम देखेंगे. Integrated, ये क्या है? And a subject oriented. Why these terms are used here? We are going to discuss is in details. Okay. So second question to you today, you have to answer that who is the father of data warehouse and how he defines data warehouse. I'm repeating the question again. Who is the father of data warehouse and how he defines data warehouse? Now, मैंने जैसे बोला ये डेफिनेशन में जो टर्म हम यूज कर रहे हैं वो इस टर्म बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. तो क्या क्या टर्म यूज किया? टाइम वेरिएंट, right?
Non-volatile.
Non-volatile, then integrated, then subject oriented. अब आज तो मैं सिर्फ एक ब्रीफ इंट्रोडक्शन दे रहा हूँ. टाइम वेरिएंट, टाइम के अकॉर्डिंग यहाँ जितने भी डाटा ग्रो हो रहे हैं, जितने भी डाटा हम स्टोर कर रहे हैं, whatever the data we are keeping here is with respect to time. ठीक है? Then non-volatile, I have just said that they are just like on permanent basis. Then integrated means we are keeping the data from different other sources. Okay? From different other sources, we are keeping the data here. So that's why this is integrated, means we are integrating the data from different other sources. Then subject oriented, of course, whenever a very big company is concerned, there are domains under that company like sales, marketing, and then suppose research and development, okay, etc. So those are different domains under one company. So these four are important characteristics of data warehouse, which we'll discuss in detail in our next class. For today, this is, I hope, as a first lecture, sufficient for you, but you are going to answer the questions immediately when I will provide the YouTube link. So that's all for today.